In today's story, we are going to see how a grandfather did not leave his family even after his death, how his spirit continued to torment his family even years after his death. Hi there, welcome back to my channel Knowledge Noah, and in today's video let us know about the Vallecas haunting. In the year 1990 in Madrid, Spain, Concepcion Gutierrez found herself by her dying father's bedside in the hospital. She had assembled her children to bid farewell to their grandfather for one last time. However, this gathering held more of a sense of duty than genuine emotion. The grandfather harbored deep resentment towards his family. It is said that one of his last whispered words conveyed to his teenage granddaughter Estafania was, which meant, if I cannot harm you in this life, I will do it in the next one. Following his passing, the trajectory of the family's life is said to have been profoundly shaped by this ominous event. In the months that ensued, tragedy struck again when the boyfriend of one of Estafania's friends perished in a motorcycle accident. Seeking solace amidst their sorrow, the group turned to the occult, hoping to make contact with the departed young man. During one such attempt, they convened a seance at their school, employing an Ouija board to bridge the gap between their clandestine session was abruptly interrupted by a vigilant teacher, resulting in the board shattering. In a chilling twist, an eerie smoke was said to have emanated from the broken board, inadvertently inhaled by Estafania. Subsequent to this incident, Estafania's well-being began to unravel. She was plagued by terrifying convulsions, during which her body would stiffen, her eyes losing their color to a haunting white. Foam would gather at her lips as she writhed in agony, signaling a descent into inexplicable affliction. In addition to enduring physical torment, Estafania was haunted by terrifying visions. Her mother recounted how the young woman described being relentlessly pursued by ominous shadowy figures. Disturbingly, there was an incident where she inexplicably turned violent towards her own family, only to later lose all recollection of her actions. Despite her mother's desperate efforts, which included seeking consultations from numerous hospitals and specialists, no biological explanation for Estafania's affliction could be found. While some symptoms suggested epilepsy, the elusive nature of the condition made it difficult to conclusively diagnose and treat. Even if epilepsy was considered, it failed to account for the peculiar timing and onset of her symptoms. Medical professionals ultimately labeled Estafania's condition as a psychotic breakdown. Yet some speculated that she was possessed, implicating her late grandfather in some sinister manner. Sadly, no definitive resolution was found for Estafania, and her suffering only intensified over the ensuing months. By August 1991, she confessed to being lured by the dark entity she had been tormented by, suggesting a distressing escalation of her ordeal. Soon after, Estafania sadly lost her life. Within days of Estafania's passing under mysterious circumstances, the Gutierrez family found themselves thrust into a nightmare from which there was no respite. Instead of grieving, they were ensnared by the very specters that had claimed Estafania's life prematurely. Strange occurrences began to plague their home almost immediately. One night, peculiar knocking noises emanated from Estafania's now vacant room. Upon investigation, her mother Concepcion was horrified to find the room in disarray, with belongings thrown about as if by unseen hands. The unsettling events escalated when echoes of an old man's laughter echoed through the hallways on subsequent nights. Reports of paranormal activity flooded in, including disembodied voices, unexplained temperature fluctuations, and inexplicable phenomena. In a particularly alarming incident, Estonia's father Maximo was playing with his son when an invisible force allegedly lifted and hurled the child across the room. As days passed, each member of the family claimed to have encountered eerie phenomena within the house. Newspapers documented an instance where the family gathered in the living room faced a violent intrusion when the door burst open, followed by relentless knocking that reverberated through the walls. Terrified, Concepcion and Maximo attempted to secure the door with a sofa tapped with a heavy marble ornament. However, their efforts were futile as an unseen force tore through the barricade, sending them sprawling across the room. Among the chaos, a chilling manifestation occurred. A framed photograph of Estafania was propelled into the room, only to suddenly ignite upon contact with Concepcion's hands. In the scorched image, Estafania's face bore a sinister burn mark, while the frame remained untouched. In the months following Estafania's death, the Gutierrez home became a theater of relentless paranormal activity. Doors slammed open and shut of their own accord, appliances flickered to life without warning, and the family reported sights of otherworldly figures lurking around their beds and furniture in the dead of night, casting a pall of fear over their lives. Estefania's sister recounted a chilling encounter when they witnessed a dark figure rooted to the floor, dragging itself menacingly towards them, instilling terror in the entire family. Desperate for respite, they turned to a myriad of experts for assistance. Investigators, religious authorities, and psychics converged upon the Gutierrez household, endeavoring to rid it of the malevolent presence. During one such investigation, a psychic medium purportedly fell under the influence of the spirit of the sinister grandfather. The medium conveyed a disturbing revelation, asserting that alongside the grandfather's haunting, Estefania's spirit lingered, attempting to shield her family from harm. Despite exhaustive efforts, the Gutierrez family remained horrified in their torment. The culmination of their ordeal occurred in the early hours of November 27, 1992, over a year following Estefania's passing. Maximo Gutierrez urgently contacted the police, beseeching assistance, claiming his home was haunted by supernatural forces endangering his family. Police records attest to the events that unfolded. Initially met with skepticism, Maximo's desperate pleas prompted him to pass the phone to his distraught family members, who frantically corroborated the eerie phenomena besieging their home. They described crucifixes violently rotating, shadows looming ominously in the hallway, and an atmosphere fraught with dread. Moved by the distress evident in the voices of Gutierrez family, Officer Jose Negri resolved to investigate personally, accompanied by 3 fellow officers. Upon arrival, they were taken aback to find the entire family huddled outside despite the chill of the night, visibly shaken. Only after ensuring their safety did the officers enter the house, where the family detailed their harrowing experiences around the dining table. The following excerpt is a translation of a portion of the official police report penned by Officer Jose Negri, documenting the unsettling events witnessed within the Gutierrez household. We were found amidst a rare and mysterious situation that, being seated in the company of all the family, we could hear and observe a perfectly closed cabinet door, something which we verified afterwards opened suddenly in a complete unnatural way. This started a series of suspicious events that were witnessed by the Chief Inspector and other 3 police officers present. While still in a state of shock, a powerful noise came from the terrace where we could prove that there was no one present. The suspicious events then increased in quantity and severity, taking the investigation up to an unexpected level. Moments later, they could hear and see that on a tablecloth on a small telephone table, there appeared a brown stain which the Chief Inspector identified as drool. During the search of the rooms of the home, the phenomena which we had been referencing was observed. A wooden crucifix rotated and was ripped off the wall. One of the daughters picked up the crucifix from the floor and attached it behind the door to the room. Suddenly and strangely, 3 scratch marks appeared next to the cross. Jose Negri and his fellow officers were left confounded by what they termed phenomena. Unable to comprehend what was happening, the police, like so many others before them, could not help the family. In the end, Gutierrez family never did find peace in their home. Eventually, they sold the house and moved away in 2006. The popular Spanish paranormal television show Cuarto Milenio investigated the Gutierrez former home in Vallecas, Madrid. After filming the episode, during editing, the team claimed to have discovered a mysterious voice in one of the interviews with Estefania's parents at their new home. We have not started. As chilling as this message seems, no more paranormal events are known to have happened to the family after they moved. As such, the Vallecas case, as the story is now known, remains a haunting mystery. That's gonna do it for today. If you like today's video, please like and share this video and subscribe to the channel. I hope to meet you in the next one. Thanks for watching.